Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss the next topic, that is shoring. It's called as shoring. It is a type of a formwork, you can say, but majorly it is a supporting type of structure. Can you able to see what are these structures? One, two, three, like this. There are so many members are there. They are kept facing the wall, this wall. What problem has occurred here? The wall, whatever this wall is there, no, it is falling on this side. To support that wall or to stop that falling, okay, to stop that falling, it is given the support in this direction. So this type of support to the already existing structure is there. To give the support to that one, this type of supportive structure are called as shorings. These are called as shorings. So whatever the members are there, no, they are to support the existing structure. Support the existing structure are called as shoring. Okay. So shoring is a construction of a temporary structure. It is a temporary structure to support temporarily an unsafe structure. Which is unsafe is there, no, that wall is falling. Okay, to make that safe, it is a supporting. These render later supports to the walls. Means what? Later on it will give support to the walls also. Okay, some structure is falling, no, on this side. To make it stop, so you are giving supports in this direction and you are making supports in this direction. This is called as shoring works. These are called as shoring works. Okay, now here shoring is used under the following circumstances. When the wall shows the sign, when wall shows signs a building out due to bad workmanship. Okay, so when bulging out, this should be bulging out. Okay, this is a bulging. Means what? The wall is bulging outside. It is going to be bulging outside. Okay, the when a wall cracks due to unequal settlement of foundation. Okay, so when there is a wall, unequal settlement is there, we have discussed. So there cracks will come. To stop these cracks, we are going for shoring works. When wall is bulging, when the cracks are there, when unequal settlement is there, when adjacent structure is dismantled. How you can understand? See, so here is a building, here is also one building is there. Okay, here is also one building, here is one building. So to make this dismantle, you want to dismantle this building. So to avoid that falling off into this one, you are providing shores here, you are providing shoring works here. Okay, so like this shoring works are provided for the dismantling type of nature. Okay, so when bulging out, this is the correction, when wall shows a bulging out due to load, due to bad workmanship, when a wall cracks due to unequal settlement. Okay, when an adjacent structure is dismantled. Okay, when openings are to be made or enlarged in the wall. Means what? When there is a wall is there, so you want to make a openings here, some you want to fix a door here. Okay, you want to fix a window here. So that time shoring is provided in this way. Okay, shoring is provided. We will see detail one by one. Try to understand in simple words. It is shoring is a temporary structure which supports a unsafe structure. That's all, it supports the unsafe structures. You have three types. What are the three types? One is inclined shores or racking shores. Inclined shores that are called as racking shores. Horizontal shores are called by flying shores. Vertical shores are called as dead shores. We'll see the diagrams first. Very important from the exam point of view. So you can see here, this is an inclined shore. Inclined shore, it is called by the name racking shore. It is called by the name racking shore. Here in this method, inclined members are there. For what? To support the falling things. To support the falling things. These are called as rackers. These are called as rackers. To give what? lateral support to the wall, to give the lateral support to the wall. Wherever that is fixing, no, it gives the lateral support to the wall. So it is an pictorial representation in the textbook. Okay, you can see here, this is the cross section of the wall. Okay, this is the cross section of the wall. Here the inclined rackers are there, here the inclined members are there. So this inclined member, this member, all these inclined members are called as what? Rackers. One thing, these are the floor levels, inside floor level. This is a ground floor. Okay, this is the inside of the building, ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. Okay, these are the floors. Now this is a cross section. So you should provide racks here only. Means what? Wherever that junction of floor is there, no, there the racks should end or start. There the racks should end or start. There the racks should end or start. That means what? The point of contact between racker and floor should meet at a common point. That is very, very important. Otherwise, the wall may get damaged. Okay, wall may get damaged, or racking may not be in a correct position. Now here at the bottom, all rackers are at one point and these are tied, and this is called as a sole plate, and tying is called as a hoop iron. Tying is called as hoop iron. This is the racking shore diagram. Okay, this is the racking shore. Okay, this is the textbook diagram from the racking shore. Are you getting this point? Here you can see, no, this is the wall. This is the wall. Okay, so here cross section of the wall is there. Here you can see plinth level, first floor, second floor, third floor, terrace. Okay, now where the walls and this is meeting. So rackers meet at the floor level. Rackers meet at the floor level. Rackers meet at the floor level like this. Okay, so how these are fixed? There is a one wall plate. There is one wall plate. Wall plate means a rectangular or a area member. It's called as area member on the wall. And here wherever the rackers are meeting, there in between rackers and this wall you have wall plate. You have wall plate. Can you able to see this one? Thin plate, thin plate. I am just marking it in the yellow color. So whatever this is there, no, this plate, this is called as a wall plate, which is inserted between rackers and building wall. It's inserted between rackers and building wall. And wherever the rackers are meeting the wall, there you have inserting needles. These are called as needles or pegs. These are called as needles or pegs. Can you see here? Needle. It's called as needle. Okay. Now to fix that needle into the place, there is one item called as cleat. Cleat always it is comes under the roofs. Okay. So generally cleat, you have heard this name. Okay. Now it's called as cleat, such that needle is fixed in its position, and you have wall plate which is on the wall. Above that rackers are there. Now you have rider racker. Okay, so what do you mean by rider racker? When the length of the wall is very, very high, or when the height of the wall is very, very high, you can have two different sets of rackers. One is rider racker, or another one is base racker. Okay, so like this, to get more rigidity, you have rackers, different rackers. Can you see at the bottom? I'll just make it more enlarged portion. Okay. Okay. Now you can, is it see? Is it okayable? Is it visible? Okay. So at the bottom, at the ground level, you have one sole plate. Can you able to see this one? Black color. This is called as sole plate. On that sole plate, all rackers will come and meet. All rackers will come and meet, and this is what is that? Binded with what? Hoop iron. It is called as hoop iron. Okay, hoop iron. So all these are bracings. These are called as bracings or cross bracings. Okay, some important points. What are some important points here? Generally you can see the angle of inclination is kept 45 degree to 75 degree. Generally it is kept 45 degree to 75 degree. What the angle? This angle, this is the angle. Okay, so this is 45 degree to 65 degree. Okay, so here some other points are there. So rackers should be properly braced. Means what? This is called as bracing for more rigidity. The size of the rackers should be decided based on the thrust from the wall. How much pressure is exerted by this wall due to the inclination, depending upon that size of these rackers should be decided. Second thing, the center line of the racker and the wall should meet at the floor level. The center line of the racker means what? This line, okay? This line, okay? So all this center line of the racker should meet at the floor level. Very, very important. Should meet at the floor level, okay? Now these are common points. Now one more point is there. The sole plate should be properly embedded into the ground at an inclination and should be of proper section. The sole plate, this is the sole plate, it should be inclinedly inserted. It should be inclinedly inserted and properly held in the ground, properly held inside the ground. Okay, so whatever the wedges you are using, no, they should be strong. That's the common point. Okay, important points are the angle, that is 45 degree to 75 degree. Rackers should meet at what is that? Should meet at the floor level in the wall, and it should be braced properly. You can use a rider racks if the length of the wall is more. Okay, and the sole plate should be strong. This is the common one. This is the common points. This is about the racking shore or inclined shore. Here only you can see, no, the inclination is there, no, it is neither vertical nor horizontal. So that is why these are called as inclined shores or racking shores. These are typically used for to support the falling walls. Okay, now, next type of shoring is flying shore or horizontal shore. What do you mean by flying shore and horizontal shore? Just I will try draw the diagram here. There is a building here. Okay, there is a building. You don't want your supporting shore like this because there is a road here. There is a road. You don't want your supports or shoring works which will start from the ground level. You want it from the at the top level only. You want to uh, make a shoring work at the upper surface only, so that below space is open for movement. Below space is open for movement. This type of shoring works, which is horizontal in nature and which is suspended from above the ground level, are called as flying shores. These are called as flying shores or horizontal shores. These are called as flying shores or horizontal shores. Okay, now in this diagram you can see here, so there is a building here, there is a building here this side, and there is another building. This is called as single flying shore. So because only one horizontal beam is there, so that people can easily work here. Okay, so it is suspended in the air only, so that is why it is called as a flying shore, and it is horizontal, so that is why it is called as a horizontal shore. Such shores are used to give horizontal support to the adjacent or parallel walls. These are adjacent, no, next to each other. So that is why these are called as parallel or adjacent walls. Okay. Now here it consists of what? One horizontal beam and inclined struts. Very important terms. Okay. Just here only you can see. To support this wall and this wall, you have one wall plate as usual, yellow color wall plate, which will be fixed on the wall. Okay, wall plate. Above this wall plate, you are inserting one horizontal beam, and for that, to make it more support, you have inclined struts. This all inclined strut, and make it more rigid, you have straining pieces. This is called as straining pieces. Okay, these pieces are called as wedges. And here also you have some cleat members. You have some cleat members to hold the struts in position. To hold the struts in position. This is called as double flying shore because two horizontal beams are there. One, two. When it is used, when the distance between the two adjacent walls is more, if it is more, then two flying shores. Otherwise, single flying shore. Okay. Single means only one horizontal beam. Here, two horizontal beams are used. Two horizontal beams are used. Are you getting this point? Two horizontal beams. Other than this, inclined struts are there. Common thing. Okay. This is a straining seal. Okay. This is a straining seal. Okay. Cleat. Where is that cleat? This is the cleat. Okay. This is the cleat. Are you getting this point? Cleat. Next is what? Second one, needle. Okay, this is a needle, this is a needle. Okay, this is a needle, these are needles which are inserted. Third is a strut, this is a strut. Inclined members are called as struts, like this, these are called as struts. Straining piece, these are called as the straining pieces which will give more rigidity. Wedge, wedge means what? Sixth one, where it is? Sixth, wedge, wedge, yes, here it is, the wedge. These are called as wedges. Horizontal flying shore, the seven, the member itself, this member, this member, I will just draw it with the different color, red color. This member and this member, okay, sorry, okay, try to understand, this one. These two are called as horizontal members. These are called as shores itself. These are called as shores. Eighth one, where is the floor? This. First floor, second floor, third floor. So that people can work easily here. People can work here easily. So it is supported on either side. Okay. So these are called as post. These are called as post. Okay. Okay. Now here, come back to this one. So in this diagram, you can see textbook diagram, that is single flying shore. It's called as single flying shore. In this, more clarity is there. Okay, wall. This is a wall plate. Okay, both side of wall plate is there. Wedge, needle, strut, horizontal piece, straining piece, strut. Okay, everything is clearly mentioned so that it is not allowing to fall like this. It is not allowing to fall like this. It is pushing away. Okay, it is pushing away. Some of the points are there. What are the some of the points? Same thing. The center line of the flying shore and strut and walls should meet at the floor level. Same point, no? So here, okay, same point. I will just explain using this one. The center line of struts, center line of struts, center line of shores and walls, everything should meet at a floor level. This is the floor level, this is also floor level, so it should not be away from the floor joint. So whatever the joining portions are there, no, wherever needles are there, horizontal pieces are there, no, they should be at floor level. Very important point, they should be at the floor level. Okay, so general angle of inclination of struts, it is generally kept 45 degrees. Very, very important. The struts should be preferably inclined at 45 degree. In no case it should be more than 60 degree. Within 60 degree you can go. Okay, so here only they have written single shores up to 9-meter distance. If that distance between the walls is more than 9 meters, then you go for double shores or double shores. Here, that is what here it is there. Double shores are provided. So one shore, two shore. It makes a double shore. Okay. Now this is same thing. Straining piece, the vertical members of the frame, post. This is called as brace, struts, inclined struts, needles, cleats. All other things are same only. Okay, and the center to center distance between one shore and second shore should be 3 meter to 4.5 meter. This is one set. On other side there will be another type of this one only. On this side another type of this one only. Okay, so generally this shoring, this type of flying shores are inserted when the old building is being removed, when in center building is going to be removed and should be kept in position till the new unit is constructed, till the new building comes up, that time you have to keep this shoring, that is called as horizontal shoring. Okay, next type of shoring is dead or vertical shores. Dead or vertical shores. Can you see this diagram here? Okay. So there is a cross section of the wall here. There is a wall. Okay. You want to do some work here. Maybe you want to fix a door, you want to fix a opening, or you want to extend this foundation. You want to extend this foundation. Suppose this wall is not made up of good quality, you want to reconstruct. But what will happen to this portion? It should be supported, no? To support this portion or above portion, you are inserting some members like this, some members like this. So these members which I am drawing now, so these members which are there in yellow color, so like this, these members are there which support this top portion. One, two, three. Three members are supporting top portion, are called as dead shores. These are called as dead shores or vertical shores. When it is required, when you want to do some repair work here, when you want to extend the footing here, okay, when you want to fix the door here, that time you require footings.